Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another weekly market update. Today I am going to answer your questions for those of you that asked me to do a breakdown, and we're also going to take a look at the market from a technical perspective in general as well. But before we get there, I do want to speak to you guys about Fastball. Now Fastball is an application and a website that I use for my go-to news data, because they do have an economic calendar which basically gives you an indication of news events that is about to take place, that had taken place, and those that are still about to take place as well. Like today we've got the US prelim the data coming through as well at 4:45 or at 16:45, so that is something I'm looking forward to as well. Apart from that, they also got 24/7 news updates, so that means I'm up to date with everything that is happening in the world of economics as well. Apart from that, they also have an in-house analysis, so that basically means that if I get the data over here and I want some more insightful information about it, they do have the guys breaking that information down to read a little bit further, so that you can understand how that data is interpreted as well. Now apart from that, they also have a free signal services where they basically provide you with signals. It's got a entry, a TP, and a stop loss. And this is a very easy way to get hold of information as well. Apart from that, they also have an app. The app you can download straight to your phone, so that you can get those notifications sent directly when anything happens, or even when a signal comes through as well. You can see here the app is currently monitoring the information that it is sending through to make sure that you are up to date with the information. I will leave a link pinned to the comment section down below, so that you can go and check them out as well. Now, like I said, we do have some US PMI data coming through today, which is basically what it is that we're waiting for. But apart from that, I am still waiting for the dollar index to give us this pullback to the downside, because what we can see over here that we had broke below support, came back, tested it as resistance. This was just a nice liquidity sweep yesterday for any retail trader who might have seen on lower time frames that we had an impulse correction continuation to the upside. Market took those stop losses of sellers and then started this move to the downside. We currently face within a consolidation, as you can see over here, because we have had no clear break for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's almost 7 days also. So we're not going to look at that for today. I just want to go through all of the questions that you guys had asked me over here. The first one says here US30 and the NASDAQ. So we're going to go to the US30 very quickly. I'm going to use this one because there is some of them that I'm currently using for the reviews as well. Now this market that I did tell you guys about, when the market was sitting at that level over there, I did say we can expect this pullback, right? We did get it there with that liquidity weak to the downside. Market broke above resistance, came back, tested it as support as well. Now it's very important to keep in mind that you can see this market is heavily overbought, but it doesn't stop the market from continuing higher from here, because we are trading in bullish territory. The clear direction for this market at the moment is to continue higher. We also get this impulse. After an impulse, we got the correction with the one red candle taking that Fibonacci from the low to the high. You can see we never came back to test the 0.382. So based on where I'm standing right now, I'd probably say that there is a high possibility that we can still see this market to continue slightly deeper first, before getting any continuations to the upside. Again, like I said, I'm waiting for the Feds to come through and release that interest rate decisions that is due to be published sometime in next week, right? What is this? Let me just, because I don't want to go over. Okay, cool, I can work with this. But the reason for that is I am reviewing some of these signals, so I just want to make sure. Okay, so for this we have to go on to the 1 hour. We can see there that we did open with a gap there, you can see. There we go, and the market actually never came back to close to fill in that gap over there. I'm not sure if it's with all brokers, but you can see here we had a clear break to the upside after a consolidation, broke above. And again, if you take the Fibonacci from the low to the high over here, the 0.382, again, a pullback is definitely in the mix. What I would inform you guys, I'm not going to say advise you guys, because I'm not a financial advisor, but what I would say is always wait for the price action to sift bearish first. Next up, we do have CAT JPY. Let's use this one. CAT JPY, what we have over here, sorry, need to go back to the daily. So what we have on here is we had a market that broke above resistance. Here you can see clearly market broke above resistance, tested it as support slightly. But what you have here is a candle with a long wick. Normally when you see the market print a candle with a long wick, this is normally a confirmation that you can expect this candle to go and fill in this week. Now the best way to approach this is obviously we are trading below support. I would expect just a slight pullback and then a continuation for the market to go and actually test this previous level of resistance as support. As we can see that the market has got the 61.8 that's lining up perfectly with that structural level as well. This will only work based on the confirmation that the daily candle does close below this level. Sorry about that. I keep going there because I'm so used to going that side. USD JPY, let me see, let's use this one. Okay, USD JPY also got the same price action. Can I use this one? Forex.com should be usable. Okay, so here we basically can see over here, if you look slightly left, the market again, I just, if there's one thing I need you guys to pay attention to on these videos, is how the market follows the structure beautifully. The market keeps respecting the structure as it continues, but this for me does look like a ranging market here as well, because you can see that there is a potential for us to basically, you can see here we never close below this structure. Now this is on the 4 hour. I would say that if we do close below this structure, then we could see just a short move to the downside. But again, you need that confirmation with the market to be able to, let's do that, something like that. You need the 4 hour to close below this level, stop loss above the structure, and that is not a signal. Let me just say that very clearly. Okay, next up we've got AUD USD. Let's see what we got over here. This market is really not giving us like good concrete information, and it's weird how the AUD is supposed to be correlated with the stock market, but the stock market has been very bullish and AUD has been very weak here as well. So here we can see market is trading at resistance. We've been trading at this level for quite some time. Now the best way to approach this, firstly we can see that we did break below this level of support. Once support gets broken, it becomes resistance. Now there is definitely a pullback expected to this level here as well. And just because the index might increase in value, it doesn't necessarily mean that this will decrease. But I do expect the market to pull back to at least the 0.382 of the Fibonacci taken. We did pull back there, but like I said, that I would love to see the market just pull back higher. But the only way for that to take place is we need a clear break above this resistance, come back, test it as support, and then a continuation to the upside. GJ Japan yen. Okay, cool. So cool. Japan yen, Japan basket. Cool. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we finally broke out of this consolidation that I was speaking about the last time. We are also expecting a pullback in here because we can see we have the market now. You can see how the price action follows itself very nicely, right? Support broke below support, came back, tested it as resistance. A clear confirmation of this would be a break above resistance. All of that resistance would then be turned support, and then definitely look for that buys on the Japan yen. I'm not sure if you're going to trade it as a standalone. GBP JPY, let's go to forexfactory.com. Yeah, this is also a pair that hasn't basically, you know, we can see here. Again, what we have here also is that we can see the price action, market broke above resistance, then we came back, tested it as support. Take the Fibonacci from the low to the high, we got a 61.8 Fibonacci lining up with the structure. I would expect a pullback, and the reason why I say so is because I expect the yen to increase in value as well. And then we've got USD CHF. Let's go there. USD CHF, what we got here also, we can see here the market had actually came back, and you see it's all about price action, printed an equal high. We are faced with new structure here, sorry, there, actually there. What I would wait for is there is a deeper correction expected, because you can see how the market had broken above this level of resistance. All of that resistance is now turned support. I would expect that, again, it's important that you wait for a clear daily close before looking you know, that would confirm that the market had actually broken structure. Okay, next up is the German 30 index. Cool. What we have over here is, I think, let me just remove that. Okay, so again here we've got a market that is currently ranging. You can see here we've broken below support, came back, tested it as resistance. Sorry, not I personally won't call it ranging, because this is basically the structure. But you can see we've just been bouncing in between these levels here as well. Like I always say, the best way to trade this is obviously, you know, we might go higher, because we can see there market had shown some spikes to the upside, but we need a clear daily close above this level for us to be going bullish or bearish. But for now, I would probably say we could potentially see the market continue the range, but in order to confirm an outcome or a bullish or bearish continuation, we need to wait for a breaker structure there as well. Next up we got the GBP USD. Let me go, yeah, cool. So I think forex.com. Okay, I'm just gonna work on this one. So GBP USD, I would say, so we are currently at resistance. We can also see what the market had printed over here is known as a W formation. Now after a W formation, you normally expect a pullback to the neckline before a continuation. There you can see till there, but because we're expecting the index to continue slightly lower, I probably expect to see this market continue higher. If you do want to get into any buys, you know, once this daily candle close above the structural level, then you could look at entering that buy, or you can just enter it as the daily candle close there as well. GU done that. Euro USD, let's go to Euro USD, and I think it would probably be cool. So what we got over here as well, we've got a market that is trading in bearish territory. We broke below a support, came back, tested it as resistance. I definitely expect this break to the upside and a continuation higher, and that's all because I do expect the DXY to decline in value for the short term to come and test this previous level of resistance as support. Guys, that is it from my side. Thank you for your time, and as always, cheers for years.